just took a break, okay, and now it's back to work. God made a way, that's the only way it worked. I'ma walk this way till they put me in the dirt. May your kingdom come as in heaven on this earth to me. It's not what occurred to me. Hell gon' burn like third degree. If you know your history, Jesus paid that purse for me, and he took that curse from me. If you think that's perjury, boy, you better learn to read. Ayy, me and my baby girl in one accord, call that double dutch. I've been walking with the Lord, can't be doing such and such. Wait, I took a minute, but now I'm back in it. If God isn't with it, I don't wanna visit. I went independent and started repenting and cut out that fake. I just took a break, okay, and now it's back to work. God made a way, that's the only way it worked. I'ma walk this way till they put me in the dirt. May your kingdom come as in heaven on this earth, earth, 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 as in heaven on this.
Too many perks to being a child of God, I can't pop one. It's too many souls, not about the crown, I can't drop one. If God pull the trigger, something gon' happen, this ain't a pop gun. Gotta get the full picture.
Yo.
I can't crop none. Okay, gotta pay my dues.
Good morning. W's in the chat if you're ready to go. W. Good to see y'all. Hope you had a good weekend. Happy Monday. We are back. About to break through like a halfback.
I just took a break, okay, and now it's back to work. God made a way, that's the only way it worked.
How we doing? How we doing? Welcome in. W's in the chat. Let's go. As in heaven on this earth, earth, as in heaven on this earth, earth, as in heaven on this earth, earth, as in heaven on this. All right, well, welcome in. Happy Monday. Let's get to it. W's in the chat. Let's go. All right, let's send this Zoom link out and let's get the party started. Here. The weekly party coming in, eh? Let's do it. Energy is in the house, bright and early. George VDM is here. Let's go. OGH, Z Gamer in the house. What up, Z Gamer? What up, Ronnie? Yo. Bands Counted Up is here. What's up? FNAM in the house. What up, FNAM? Who else we got fired up today? Matt's in the building. What up, Matt? What up, Connor FX? Bear Berry's in the building. Engineer 14's in the house. Stephen B is in the building. Let's go. What's up, Jimmy Williams? Yo. Nips Alvin in the building. Slam Dunk in the house. I like that. Mr. Lopez is here. Stevie Mac in the building. What's up, Alan? Eric P in the house. What up? What up, Nate G? What up, Jay Coops? Pips on Life is here. Leaky Leaks. How you guys doing? Happy Monday. Welcome back. K Vila is in the house. Only Bands. Did I say Only Bands? I think I said Bands Counted Up. Bands Counted Up. Only Bands. You know they're all here. They're where the bands are at. Stewie G in the building. Okay. What up, Stewie G? Let me send this Zoom link out to the clubhouse and we'll get going. If you guys aren't in our free Discord, by the way, you guys can join the Discord. The link is in the description. And yeah, pull up on us, Conrad. Yo. Yeah, we'll talk about Discord in a few moments, but let's lower the music a little bit. Let's get the clubhouse in here, and we will begin. Clubhouse. How was everyone's weekend? If you could describe it in one word, what would it be? Cool. I think we're good. Boom. Let's just make sure we got all our ducks in line here. All right. Yeah, I think we're good. All right, let's get started, ladies and gents. Let's go into the news here. Let's take a look. Today is Monday, the 24th of March. Let's go ahead and pray, and then we'll begin. You guys ready? Let's do it. Well, Father in heaven, Lord, we just thank you for just being here today, Lord. We thank you for gathering us here today. It's a new week, Lord. We ask that you would go before us. We thank you for going before us and just making our way straight, Lord. We thank you for the promises that we no longer have to be confused or doubt or question, Lord, because the promise is the promise. So we thank you for those promises. We thank you for your word. We thank you that all things are possible for those who believe it. And we just give you the glory, Lord. I ask that you would bless each and every individual here today. And that's the only thing I ask, Lord, because we're just grateful for everything that you've already done and the plans that you have for the future for us. So we thank you for that. And we just give you all the glory here today. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. Let's do it. Louis G is in the house. Yanosha's here. All right. Glad you guys are here. Well, I'm praying for you and your families, and I hope you guys had a great weekend. But we're back here. We're back. So it's action time. It's time to get back to work. It is Monday. It is March 24th. Let me just make sure Clubhouse is with us. Hold on. Yes, they are. Nice. All right, Clubby. Let me share my screen. Give you guys some music. Hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are doing well. Happy Monday. Let's get the chat here. They're here. Rafi in the house. Big Dylan in the house. Yo. Pips on life. Damn, you're in every chat. He's in every chat. Walter. All right, let's go ahead and get started. What up, Aaron? How are you, brother? What's up, Jordan? Yo. Hey, Aaron. Isam, what's goody, brother? What's goody? We are with you. Okay, awesome. What up, DeMarco? What up, Sujay? All right, let's go ahead and get the party started then. So let's talk about gold and all that, and NQ and all that good stuff here today. If we look, let me just lower the music a little bit more. All right, that should be good. Let me get someone who's awesome. Tell me if the music is good or not. Say yes or no. Good, yes, no, bad. Anyone who's awesome here today. If you're feeling awesome, give me an answer. No one's feeling awesome? Holy, am I in the right place? Young Chris, am I in the right place today? Oh, there they go. Okay, cool. I was about to say, I just took a break, and now it's back to sleep. All right, the winners are here. The winners are here today. All right, just want to make sure I'm in the right spot at the right time. You know what I mean? All right, cool. Beautiful. So let's go ahead and talk about today. Again, we'll chop it up about the week. I don't know if is there any opportunities? Not yet. So let's talk about the week here, and let's get into it. So let's see. So again, today is the 24th of March. It is Monday. It's another day, another opportunity for us to be patient and disciplined and all that good stuff. And keep in mind the 8-figure trader vision, right? I mean, if you're going to be an 8-figure trader, you got to do what 8-figure traders do. So keep that in mind here today and every day. I will be the friendly reminder, though, for you every single day to keep you in check, to keep you in line, and make sure you're moving along with your dreams and goals. All right. We do have 9:45 news coming in here today on the US dollar. It's going to be some PMI stuff, so we do have to kind of be aware of that come 9:45. But up until then, we're pretty good. Yeah, we don't have much going on. As you can see, a lot of Euro news, some GBP news here, but that's about it here for us. You got the Fed speaking later. Twice later, but that's about it. Just this red folder right here for 9:45, and we should be good to go. Let's go ahead and look at the lay of the land for the week here as well. So Tuesday, which is the 25th, tomorrow, you don't really have much going on, just a bunch of orange folders and stuff like that. Here's Tuesday. You have the US dollar in the headlines here, but all yellow folders, right? Yellow, orange stuff. So nothing too crazy, nothing too big going on there. Wednesday, I don't think we have much news either. Yeah, no news going on Wednesday. Just again, Fed speaking a little bit. Oops, right here. Some core, durable goods stuff, but nothing too crazy on Wednesday either. Let's scroll on down to Thursday and Friday here. Thursday, we have obviously unemployment claims. So we'll have unemployment claims here at 8:30. You do have the final GDP here as well. So that'll bring some volume in also. And then it's all USD here throughout the day. So, little stuff, nothing too crazy. 8:30 is the big one for Thursday. And then Friday, we don't really have too much going on. Yeah. Yeah, just this 8:30 news, and that's it. So I think Tuesday, Wednesday should be kind of more on the slower end in terms of the volume, but you know, Thursday, Friday all look pretty good. So that's pretty much what we got going on over the week. Let's take a look at the charts here. Let's do a fresh top-down analysis. If you guys can, in the meantime, give the stream a like, sub to the channel, you know, all the good stuff. Good stuff. Support the kid. All right, give me 1 second. Let me close this door, and then we'll break it down. Okay, let's do this fresh analysis here. Let's support the kid, you know what I mean? Support the kid, let him know. Let him know, let him know. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and do this breakdown. Let's see what we got going on here today on gold. So this is gold daily time frame, right? It looks like we did close bearish again on Friday's candle. So it looks like we did get a bearish closure on Friday. Well, that's pretty good. You know, that's 2 red candles in a row. So we haven't had that in quite a bit. Obviously, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, basically 6 days in a row, almost a full week. It's been just bullish candles, right? You just got this outside of this one candle right here that, you know, we never even broke the lows on that. So, yeah, we finally actually have somewhat of a reason to get bearish here on gold, right? So we did close bearish after making resistance here. You move down, you filled the wick to the left hand side, and we did close below here. So it looks pretty good for price to kind of make this top wick and then continue down, filling the wick, maybe retesting this support level here before maybe giving us a break and retest, right? So I am still pretty bullish on gold, but on the day-to-day today, I am pretty bearish just based off of that closure right there. So could we potentially see the daily candle give us a wick fill here, maybe even a tap down into resistance and look something like this by the end of the day? We'll see. You know, we'll see. I mean, this is my first target for any type of supports to be formed, any type of retracement. I would expect it to at least tap into support there and then maybe move up Tuesday and Wednesday here. So that's pretty much what I'm looking at here for the day. I am pretty bearish, but I am also open for buys today, right? Especially if we can break the highs here. You look pretty good to take buys, coming back up, retesting the highs, and moving on up. I don't know if we'll get that here on Monday, but yeah, so far I am bearish, but I am open for these buys. Let's take a look at how we can get bearish here, how we can get bullish, all that good stuff. This is the 4-hour time frame. So on the 4-hour time frame, you did create support here, and you have been moving on up, right? We've kind of been retesting or attempting to retest this overall zone right here, and it looks like we have officially done that here. So you have officially tapped into that target, which is that previous range in which we broke out of, right? As you can see, price moves down, breaks out, retest, and then continues potentially, right? Potentially can continue moving down here at this point. So let's go ahead and see what the 1 hour looks like. 1 hour is just looking like if you can describe Monday by the look of candles, this is what it would look like right here. So this just looks like Monday. You're just chopping around here on the 1 hour time frame. There's really no move, right? There's no move to be taken here based off the 1 hour. If you are bearish, I mean, you can get pretty bearish below these supports as you do have clean range moving down. If you want to get bullish, I think buys are pretty decent above 30, 34 here. So let's check what that looks like on the 30-minute time frame. As you can see now, we have this resistance, which pretty much looks like a fake out, right? So if we draw the line here, we could say, hey, you know, that was a fake out, and maybe price can continue down now if it kind of breaks through the lows there. But so far, no bueno. We're moving bullish. We closed without a lower wick there. 15-minute is not looking the greatest here either. So you got really aggressive scalps right here above 33. They're okay. Keep in mind that the 4-hour candle still technically got no lower wick. The daily candle still bearish. The 1 hour candle still chopping around. So I think for me, there's a fake out here on the 1 hour right here. So if we can get a new closure back above, then I like buys here, right? And I think if we can get a closure below 26, the sells look money as well. So that's pretty much what I'm going to be looking at. You've got about an 80 pip range here. That's more than enough for me. And yeah, I like this. I could see that there was a closure above right here, but price ended up doing a fake out. So what if we have stopped the sellers out at this point, and then we close back above the range, bullish, and then I think we could fill that zone there. So that would also oh no, I'm sorry, that would not re-break the daily high. So the buys are tough. I think I would need an hour closure back above the range here for me to attempt those buys. And other than that, this is pretty much my range here. Yeah, I'm going to stay away from this chop. So I'm going to stay out of all this. It's going to be like a no trade zone. And then anything above looks pretty good for buys, even up until 56 here. And then anything below that, you know, you got a pretty clean range. You know, I would say at least coming down into this zone and then maybe even stretching down here. So that's pretty much where I want to play today. This is where I want to do business, somewhere in these green zones with the big happy faces, the big smileys. And this zone I do not want to do anything in. I don't want to cry here today. I don't want to pout. I just want to wait patiently like an 8-figure trader would and mark my zones off, which in this case is going to be up here and below here, and then just wait. So that's it for me. That's my thoughts here on gold. Anything can happen. It is Monday, so we'll be prepared for both ends of the stick here. So buys look pretty good above 33 closures. I'm going to need a 1 hour closure, though. I'm going to need a 1 hour closure. And then, yeah, sells are looking pretty good below 26 there. You know, we are still bearish. That would also break the 4 hour low, start pushing down. Daily candle will be flipping below 26, so looks good to me. Looks good to me. 15-minute I don't trust it at all here on Monday, so I won't be looking at that much in this situation. Maybe at another time today, but right now, right here, right now, 1 hour time frame looks the best, the most confirmed, and that's what I'll be waiting on. Yep. That would be it. The playground. Yo, I like that. The playground. New video on YouTube coming soon. How to get profitable with the playground strategy. Let's do that. All right, moving over to NQ here. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we got going on, because this is your daily time frame. So this is the daily. We're obviously consolidating. We've gapped up here last night with a big push. Not exactly sure why. Haven't looked into it. Just first time opening up my charts here literally since Friday. So you got a nasty range here, right, on the daily time frame on NQ. Not looking the hottest. You got this big gap up here. As we gapped up here, we did end up pushing. You do have a resistance coming up here, so we'll see what happens at that point. It looks like you still have enough room to keep driving. I'm very skeptical about these candles here, though, right? Very, very sketchy. Let's take a look at the 1 hour here. 1 hour's got a bit of chop in the way. Let's see what we got above here. Looking pretty good, like 419 here. I know that's a crazy distance away, but yeah, let's measure this one here. Yeah, NAS is a bit up in no man's land here. Let's take a look back at the 1 hour. Yeah, 1 hour can continue pushing. It looks like you're closing above here, so you are moving through this range at this point. So I like it. Buys look pretty good. They look good up to like 57 there. We'll see. You got volume, right? It's 8:30 here, so we'll see if you can keep pushing. I'm okay here on NAS. I'm not going to be taking no buys, but yeah, looks like you may try and fill this range here. So we'll see. All right, PM Magnifico in the house. What up, big dog? How you feeling? How you doing? Who else we got? How'd the weekend go? Yeah, we played together. Yeah, we played. It was awesome. We had a good time. Everyone kind of was heading out yesterday, so it was a good time. We played a lot of golf, hung out, got some food. It was good. 4 hour tap in resistance on what pair? Which pair? Not the playground, but the payground. New video on weekly update? No, so this week I won't do the weekly, or I should say last week I won't do the weekly update, but this week I will do the monthly update because we have the end of the month is, I believe, is it Friday? Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, I won't do a weekly one, but I will do I'll recap the full month of March on a video. See Melly in the house. How was that flight last night? Can I check out trade and chart for Clubhouse? Yes, 100%. 100%. What up, Magnus? Yo, yo. Goldie. Yo, for real. How was London and pre-New York and all that? How was the session with C. Melly? You know, it was a breeze. You know, got off to a great start. Left them in the dust. Kept them behind the whole game. You know, just doing my thing. And of course, he came back and did he win? Oh, I think he tied. So let me give you the full explanation because I don't want you to think I beat C. Melly. So me, Joe, and John. So basically, he gave us a stroke on every hole outside of any par threes. All right. So yeah. So basically, we started ahead one stroke on any par 4 or 5s, and then we got to pick whoever hit the best out of me, Joe, and John. We got to pick that score. So we got to pick the best score out of all of us. Plus, we add a stroke. Now, we did go up. I do think C. Melly, and I think he would admit to this, I think he underrated our ability to play golf. Last time I played with him was probably in like the summertime, so been playing a lot since then. So we did pick it up a little bit in terms of our skill set. And yeah, we actually picked up like a 6-stroke lead on him. 6-stroke lead, but golfer's golf, man. Golfer's golf, and he just turned on the jets. Kid turned on the jets. He went from like it's like almost like he turned a switch on, like whoosh, boom, switch went on, and this dude just went crazy. So he ended up coming all the way back, and actually we walked away tied. We walked away tied, but clearly he beat the crap out of us, right? I mean, he gave us a stroke on every play, and plus we picked our best score. So we'll get there though. I got this new putter. I think it's gonna change the game for me, you know. Hey. No, we didn't lose. Thank God we tied. It would have been pretty embarrassing if we actually gave up the 6-stroke lead and lost. But it came down to the last putt, and of course, he just rolled it in there. Just, you know those putts, they're so nice when they come. And then they're just about to stop. But like, because they hit that little lip, they just roll right in. It's like the perfect amount of perfect amount of speed. So he tied it up with that, and we broke even. So it was a good day. It was a real good day. Very, very competitive. We didn't lose. Yeah, we didn't lose. We did record it. Yeah, we did. No, actually, I'm sorry. We did not record that day. Can I ask why you've been doing your live standing up? You could breathe better. When you're sitting down, you're all hunched up. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's nice. I like standing. You'll catch me sitting here and there, but honestly, I really haven't thought about it much. But yeah. Good question though. Good afternoon. Yo, what's up, Chris? Good afternoon. As a Christian, how many days did you fast in a year? Pretty much every day. Almost every day. You know, unless like over the weekend, this weekend had people over. So, you know, deviate a little bit from the diet and the routine and all that. But pretty much every day I fast for about 24 hours. Raja's looking for buys on gold. Oh, that's nice. I'll be looking for buys on gold if the bullish 1 hour, if the 1 hour candle closes bullish. Unless we closed above, not sure. Yeah, because we're pretty, still pretty bullish or bearish, I would say. Yeah, nah, we didn't ever close above here, so no bueno for me. We could push up, no doubt about it, but I'll stick to my plan here. Let's see. What's this? What's this? Whoa, bro. Nah. Wait. Oh, okay. Can-Ams? Nice, dude. That actually looks really fun. A lot different than golf. I just wanted to ask if the sells on gold are range 2. No, they're not, because right now the 4 hour doesn't have a lower wick, and also the daily time frame is bearish. So I believe if we can get below 26 there, while the 4 hour candle flips, 1 hour candle closes below and all that, daily still being bearish, I like sells below 26. So I don't really need a range 2 for those sells, but I am going to need a range 2 for these buys. Right, so you got a closure above if we look here a little while ago. So if let me just stretch this out a bit. So clearly there's a closure above here, but at the end of the day we're still bearish, right, on the daily and all that, and the 4 hour has been consolidating and just kind of ranging a bit with no bottom wick. So we have to wait now, or I have to wait. So if there's a 1 hour closure, because this is a fake out here, right, so there's a fake out going on right here, and now we closed back in the range, right? So we're back below, back in this nasty chop. If we can get a 1 hour candle, so if we could adjust this now and say, okay, if a 1 hour closure can happen above there, then we've got all this clean range. We've got a wick to fill, all that good stuff, you know? So that's what I'm going to be waiting for. US 30 and NQ during London? Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. So you want to ask that question to yourself, right? So you say, I wonder if I should trade US 30 and NQ, right, during London. And then what I would do is for the next month, so we got a new month coming up, April. So for all of April, while I'm trading London, I would mark up my charts on US 30 and NQ, and I would just basically just sit there and stalk it. And if big moves tend to show up during those sessions, I will begin to sample size it and start to take trades. If not, then, you know, I got my answer there. But so far, NQ hasn't been on the menu for London too much. But, you know, I'm in the process of doing that right now. So basically what I just told you, I'm actually doing that. So right now I'm watching NQ during London to see if it makes sense. You know, that's all we could do. Once you see things with your own eyes, you can get confident, right? But if I tell you, yeah, sure, you know, US 30, NAS, go ahead, pull the trigger. You know, there's not as much confidence there. Maybe you are confident in my response, but there's not as much because you haven't really dialed it in on your own. So I would say watch that pair the whole entire month of April during the London session, and then you'll get your answers. I'm gonna go for the short on the 4 hour flip. Yeah, no worries. I'll go for, I'm not gonna do anything based off the 4 hour alone, but if the 4 hour does flip and we do get a closure below on like a 30 or 1 hour, then that's when I'll do it. AB Mike in the house. How was the Germany meetup? AB Mike and Aaron, the double A batteries. They go to work. They're energized. What up, DJ Scratches? Yo, how was that though? You guys didn't call me. I was waiting for you to call me. I'll be there. Doom, doom. Marking up London and watching. There you go. Magnus is sample sizing during the London. Johnny Gems, how are you, brother? How are you? It's been a minute.
What's good, brother?
Last time I seen you, it was at the steakhouse, and I was hoping you were okay after all that.
I know, bro. I'm still recovering.
It's wild.
What's good, brother? How we feeling?
Incredible, dude. Amazing. Johnny Gems likes to eat quick.
Awesome.
But that steakhouse will check you, man. That steakhouse will check. You eat too quick,
Yo,
steakhouse coming for you.
ask C Melly, bro. I didn't take his warning for real. I took it for granted, man. And, those meat sweats were kicking in.
The meat sweat started hitting. They're
First
like,
10
hey,
minutes, bro.
we're 10 minutes in. They're like, hey, is John's face normally that red? Like, I don't know about that. I think he's got the meat sweats going on.
I did get a tan too earlier that day, but
Am I looking at
Sad.
30 minute? No, I'm not. I'm looking at 1 hour time frame here. 30's okay, but not to my liking here on this lovely Monday we got. Especially with a 1 hour fake out.
yo, I couldn't say no to the steaks, man. I just kept saying yes, and by the time I looked at my plate,
It's hard.
it was up to my eyes, bro. I'm like,
It's
oh,
hard. It's actually hard to say no. And they know what they're doing. Even when it's red, they come over and ask. Because they want you up out of that table so they can get the next hiney in it. You know what I mean?
right, bro. I was like, damn, bro, I just wanted a piece of it, not the whole thing. Man gave me the whole piece of steak.
Norbin, yo, it was so good having Norbin and Sebastian, C. Melly, young Chris was here. Who else? Am I missing someone? No, right? Green was there.
Whole squad was there.
Whole squad. Yeah, man. Good time. Norbin, it was awesome to have you up here, bro. Appreciate the wine as well.
Yup. It was a pleasure having you boys up here.
It was
Can't
good.
wait to do it again.
It was a good golf game. We got yelled at. We had some trouble. It was all crazy. It was wild stories, you know. We got stories to tell now. All I want to know is, where's the Miller Lite? Just kidding.
We did get in some trouble.
That's it. That's it. We got in a little bit of trouble, you know, but
Nick
We'll be
was
alright.
being a little wise guy.
I was being a little wise guy. Maybe I shouldn't have joked. You know, I tried to say a little joke, but I don't think they took it. They didn't take it like a joke, you know. So
They definitely did.
where's the Miller Lite? Late to the party. What up on me grind? How you doing?
I told them to smile and they got more tight. It's all good.
How was the wine? I actually did not drink the wine. Neither did Anna, not yet. But I'm sure she'll have some this week. She'll try a little bit. Maybe we'll cook with it. Yeah.
What's up, Norbin?
I was there in spirit. Yes, Conrad.
Yo, Norbin. Sebastian,
Oh, where's
for your
John?
First time playing golf, you boys crushed it.
Yo, Norbin, not gonna lie, and Sebastian had his own clubs and all that. Like, you guys play good. You guys play real good. Afi,
Yo, my brother. How are you?
how are ya? How are ya?
Rafi,
I'm doing fantastic. Johnny, how you doing?
what's up, brother?
Good to see you. It's been a while.
It's been a
Hey,
while.
good
It's
to
been a
see you too.
while. The boys are back.
How are we doing today, chat?
Chatting.
One of the guys in London this morning.
Yes, sir. How was London?
Great day.
We took a little loss, but we're good.
Something
Just
light.
a good
Something
trade.
light.
Yeah, just a little stretch.
Michael Lee in the house. What up, Michael? How do you know which time frames to use as your zones? Because today the 1 hour, but last week 30 minutes. Chart time, experience, things like that. Yeah, it's very hard to explain. Some things are very hard to explain, but I just get a feel for what's happening in the market right now, and the 1 hour for me, you know, mainly because the 1 hour already closed above here, right? But then we did a fake out. So if I'm going to take any buys, why would I take any buys off the 30-minute when the 1 hour just faked out, right? And it came back in this range while the 4 hours got no lower wick, and at the same time the daily's got, you know, a top wick ready to flip bearish. So it's just about putting everything together, really. And look, this 1 hour could still close above, right? We can grab the pack runner on this candle, which we usually do for New York Open, and make our way up. But today on this lovely Monday, I will be taking the daily, the 4 hour, and the 1 hour into consideration and be using those zones. So it's not really, it's just about what's happening, you know what I mean, all around the charts, all on all different time frames, because very rarely do you see me use the 1 hour, right? I don't really use the 1 hour, but today I am, you know, so those are kind of the reasons why. Especially today's Monday, there's not a lot of volume. There's a lot that goes into it, you know, and only chart time and experience will give you the full layout.
Facts, bro. Thanks to this concept right here and a top-down analysis, we avoided a loss on gold buys here on the 30-minute.
That's true.
All due to this concept right here, right? Putting the higher time frames and the lower time frames together to make a story.
Yeah.
To get a direction, to get a read and a direction on price.
Yep, pretty much. So today's conditions, I'd rather be a little bit more patient. I'd rather wait for a little bit more higher time frame confirmation like the 1 hour and go from there. I think this 4 hour will probably flip and, you know, do its thing.
Yeah.
Daily's coming down as well. So you also want to be, you know, sometimes a 1 hour could look perfectly good, right? So you may think, well, hey, Nick said if a candle closes above, then we should be good. There's a candle closing above, there's volume, there's clean traffic, right? Everything's lining up. But one may be failing to realize that there's no bottom wick on the 4 hour, right? So you go ahead and take that buy, and then that's where you end up getting faked out. So it's not just about one single time frame. This is our 4 hour low right here. And notice how we just broke that low, right? So now we've officially given the 4 hour candle a lower wick. So now we want to see, what are we going to do? Is the 4 hour going to take the lower wick to move back up? Or are we actually going to start moving along with the daily story and close below for the daily time frame to begin moving down now, right? So that's kind of like what we're waiting on is our next piece of information that we can use.
Yep, facts, bro. If a one time frame doesn't have the same bias, it calls for more patience and discipline.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Charts for Clubhouse. Yes, let's take a look, brother. Sorry. Charts for Clubhouse. All right, let's take a look. So what do we got here? What do we got here, my friend? So let's start here. So price broke out from the range. Didn't take that trade. Okay. We came down. Created support. Entry on the break of this candle to move back up. Price created support. Yeah, that looked good to me. Looks great. Now it's just, what was the 4 hour doing? Was it closing? Was it opening? Right? Because we know that if you got involved here during a new 4 hour candle opening, we know that it still has to come down and make a lower wick. Right? So now you got to identify, what was the 4 hour candle doing here? Because this to me, I'm not sure, but this to me looks like a 4 hour candle push. This to me looks like a 4 hour candle pulling back to leave a wick. And then this right here looks like a potential new bottom wick on the 4 hour. I don't know, but that's kind of like what I'm looking at here. So now you have to ask yourself, did you take the buy while the 4 hour candle? So what I mean by that is the 4 hour candle closed, right? So this is the 4 hour candle. So this is our move up. Potentially, I'm not 100% sure in this situation, right? But that's our move up for the 4 hour. That's that move up right there. Then you have these three red candles pulling back. So those 3 red candles a lot of times will represent this wick, right? So if price pulls back here to create a wick. Now what needs to happen is you need a lower wick on the new 4 hour candle. So that lower wick a lot of times comes about by this price action right here. Right, from basically from here down, creates that lower wick, and then you see how price moved up here. Then after the lower wick's established, the price moves up. So just because you have that support doesn't necessarily mean, again, you know, see how much goes into it. So I think I got you guys at a good spot, especially all the newer people to this system, because you're doing really good at the face value approach of the playbook. But now is your time to start diving deeper into the higher time frame, lower time frame correlation, to understanding, you know, what's taking place on these higher time frames before executing on the lower time frame. So this is perfect. I like this. So if you're a beginner to this trading system, I love this trade here. Love this trade. So I would say you took a really good trade, but I would also mention what I just mentioned, so that way you can kind of understand the bigger story to it and how you may have taken this loss here. But that's about it. Other than that, if the 4 hour and all that was good to go, I really like this trade. Buys off support. Doesn't get much cleaner than that, but just keep in mind what the other time frames are doing, and I think that'll help you out. Who was that again? Who was that? GK. Yeah, GK. Yeah, good trade, but I would say keep that stuff in mind, but keep executing, man. W idea.
That goes back into, you know, what Johnny said earlier. Like, sometimes you have the right bias, you just the wrong timing. Because if you go back to that trade, if you go back to that picture, there was a celery that played out right after. You see that?
Yeah, I think yeah. So you're off on the timing there. You know, maybe again it's because of the 4 hour. I think if you're looking at the 4 hour and all that at this point, like Rafi said, you mark this off here, and now look, you got that celery. Is that the one you were talking about? Right here? Yeah, so now you go, okay, I won't take a buy here. I'll wait for the break and retest and the closure and all that, and then now you can either take a buy on this candle here, or you wait for that blue candle to close and your buys are on the next one, right? And then TPs are up here.
Yep.
Building that.
Yeah.
Yep.
But again, for anyone just learning the system, that makes total sense on why you would get in. Total sense. Yeah, so you see that? Fake out. Price push back down. 4 hour getting a lower wick. Hold on. Give me 1 second, right?
Patience, baby. You get paid to wait. Yo, what's good, chat? How we feeling? How was your guys' weekend? Rafi, how was your weekend, brother?
Man, it was good. It was good. We went to my stepson and I. We went to what is it? Arcade.
Okay. Nice.
Arcade.
Yeah, we were playing a bunch of old school stuff. Yeah, man, that was fun.
That's awesome.
They got a place here in Tampa. It's called like I forgot what it's called, but it's all 90s theme. So they got all the games from the 90s, sick. All the posters, all the stuff on the like TV. Pac-Man. Yeah. You basically go in and you're like in the 90s again. Sick.
Bro. Yeah. Donald Trump life right there.
I don't know if you play these, but there is this game that it's not Street Fighter. I can't remember what it is, but it's like this guy, they're trying to rescue this girl, and they're in the streets, and they go to a subway and they're fighting or whatever. Anyway, long story short, bro, I spent almost 90 minutes trying to pass this game, and I passed it.
Damn.
Like back when I was younger, you know, like we used to buy tokens, you know, and like you put like 3 to play or something. Yeah. And it was like I never went that far. And yesterday, after many years, passed it. I was like, dang.
Easy.
Wow.
After many years, many tokens.
After many tokens. Yeah, and this one, like, because it's unlimited play.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
You get killed, you just hit
right back.
Start, you know, and
yep.
yeah. So that was fun.
Fun weekend.
I like it. I like it. Yeah. And we're back now. Keep in mind, too, today's Monday. A lot of traders are very antsy. They're very immature. The market opens. They want to get in positions. Monday's the big fake out day, right? Monday's the day where price is going to play with those new traders. Experienced traders are going to be able to take advantage of that, when their moves come. But keep that in mind. A lot of people are, they did their review for the first time ever this weekend, and now they're all ready to go, so you got to have patience on a Monday, really let price come to you, and there's still plenty of week to make plenty of money.
Yep. And remember, what makes us the money? The process, right? So the plan will make us the money, the process, right? A lot of people spend the weekend thinking, all right, cool, next week's going to be a big week to make a lot of money, which makes them kind of focus on the money now when they come for the new week. But it's just a nice reminder to stay focused on the plan and the process of trading your plan.
Yes, sir.
What up, John?
Do you remember when you realized you were actually making money trading? Yeah, I do. It wasn't one of those things where it's like, okay, one day we're making money, one day we're not. It was just kind of me looking back on my last 2.5 months of trading and going, well, damn, I'm actually pretty good at this thing now, So that was it. That gave me enough confidence to be like, all right, cool. I can continue to pull profits. And yeah, the little fairy came down and sprinkled the profitability dust on me, and bam, like nothing. Never had a losing month after that. Yeah, no, this is one of those things where you're trading really well. It's almost like riding a bike. You're riding, your friend or your mom or your dad or someone's holding on to the seat. They're holding on with you and you're pedaling, and all of a sudden they let go and you think that they're still holding on. You know what I mean? You're riding, you're feeling good, and then you look back and you're like, oh, snap. No one's even holding on here. I'm actually doing this on my own. So that's kind of like the feeling that I had when I looked back at the 2.5 months of really, really clean trading, and I was like, hey, if I could just keep my bike up, keep the pedals going, I could stay up right now. And that's kind of the approach and the look I had for it. Oh, thank you for your live streams every day. It's a huge part of my payout this week. Let's go, Gabe. I don't follow the playbook, but mentality's key. Yeah, playbooks. Bunch of playbooks work, but the mentality, right? It's not the playbook, it's in a way how well that trader can trade the playbook, and they can only do that with the right mentality. So that's why we talk more mentality than we even do trading. Hold on. RSI. No, I'm just kidding.
Shut up. Bro, let's talk about the charts, bro.
Okay, higher high, higher low.
Explain to me more.
Lower low, lower high. RSI MACD.
What is an uptrend besides higher highs and higher lows? Explain more.
KFC. Yo,
KFC.
we got that KFC, you know what I mean?
For real, bro.
Chala, how we feeling, brother? What's up, Harsh? Charts for stream. All right, we'll take a look. Good job, Gabriel. Congrats on your payout, my friend. Big W. You had some big payouts hit this weekend. Actually, this weekend I was actually hanging out with the ballers, not gonna lie, between the guys that were up here, I mean, it was like thousands of dollars in payouts last 2 weeks from them.
Yeah, bro. Dudes are crushing it.
Yeah. Armor of God, how are you, my friend? How are you? It happens. What's up, Kane? How you doing, man?
What I want to know is who's gonna be next to withdraw some money.
Who's next?
Who's next?
What up, Donald? McDonald's. He said McDonald's. How does it feel to be full-time trading and stuff? If, I didn't full-time trade for very long. I helped it get me out of my situation, and then from that point I started using the money to make more money. So at the end of the day, now trading got me out of the 9 to 5 and on my feet. But at this point now I have so much other money coming in from other avenues and other directions that, it's amazing, but you'll notice that as you begin to become a trader, as you begin to make money, you can't just put that money in the bank. You got to get that money to work. So, you'll think of new ideas and new business ideas, and maybe some of them you'll fail, some of them you'll succeed at. But at the end of the day, I'm an entrepreneur over a trader. But trading is what helped me kind of ditch the 9 to 5. But the entrepreneur stuff is, still in the mix. So it feels great. My number one goal forever was freedom, to not have a job, to have 6 Saturdays and a Sunday, to do what I want, when I want, where I want, with who I want, for as long as I want, because I got time and I got money. So that was the big deal, the big dream for me, and I pinch myself quite often. Yeah, W for the payouts, man. W payouts. Yeah, I think I made about 8,000 this month on or over the last 30 days. I took about 8,000 in payouts. So that felt pretty good, hitting the year off with $8K, $9K in payouts. So I'll probably take another $4,000 to $5,000 maybe today or this week. But yeah, I think I'm up 5,200 on this one. Yeah, so I'll probably take some more payouts on these 150s. Actually had some KFC. I haven't had KFC in a long time, man. Well before I moved to Florida. NQ? Yeah, we'll look at NQ here. Let's take a look. Yeah, NQ is just moving on up, so I don't have much of a take on NQ today. The daily time frame is gapped up here, so I probably won't be touching this pair today. That doesn't look like familiar price action to me, so yeah, I won't be touching this. But I mean, the buys, someone's asking about buys. Yeah, you still got plenty of room here. So you got plenty of room to move up on buys here. You got a celery play on the 15-minute. So yeah, they look good for about 48, 50 pips. But I'm not going to touch NQ today. I'm just going to look at gold here. Do I think psychology is overrated in this trading industry? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We don't have an education problem. We have an application problem. So if you just begin to apply what you're learning and stop thinking about too much in your head and all that, I mean, trading is very simple, right? It's just most people can't wait. They can't wait it out. So during the times of waiting, they're thinking. And they're thinking not in terms of probability, but they're thinking in terms of, I need to make money today. And I need to pay my bill. And I had a flat tire this weekend. So, I have to make money right now, right here on the charts. And that's where they get all screwed up. So if you can just follow your system and be a mature human being, you can make a lot of money here. My mentor would say, just do it. Just do it. Do what? Whatever it takes. What does it take to just do it? Well, what do I do? Whatever it takes. So do whatever it takes. Do whatever it takes to overcome your psychology. A lot of people get jammed up. You go, okay, hey, I'm going to get into trading. I'm going to do this. I'm going to take the next 6 to 9 months to learn the game. I'll learn from Nick. He told me, hey, during this time, if you would just take this 6 to 9 months and not worry about any money, you'll go ahead and succeed. You'll go ahead and you'll get the system down pat. You'll understand things, and then you'll be able to make the money later. And you go, okay, great. That sounds like an amazing plan. Makes total sense. Absolutely. The issue is 2 weeks in, right? Your air condition goes out, or your wife gets a flat tire, or you get this random unexpected emergency that you have to pay for. And then what happens is you throw all this logic out the window and you go, I need money now. I need it now, right? And then this is where your psychology takes a hit and where you blow accounts and where you never move forward. So the idea is, can you stay calm and cool and composed and understand that this 6 to 9 months could change your life if if you stay consistent and steady with the program of learning, right? Like it's a curriculum, you know, there's a 6 to 9 month curriculum that has to take place in order for you to get to graduate to go make money, right? But if you're not willing, if you keep deviating from that 6 to 9 months, or you keep, you know, stopping and going and stopping and going, you never reach that point of to make the money. So you have to commit to learning, understanding not just the charts but you, right? And then you gotta, you know, have that opportunity to make money. The issue is most people, they can't wait 6 to 9 months. They can't be patient every day for it, so they end up blowing their cover. Yeah, they stream hop, they strategy hop, they do all sorts of crazy stuff. They let outside circumstances affect internal work, right? 6 to 9 months is not that long. A lot of you guys committed to a year. You committed, hey, I'm going to stick to the plan this whole year. But then it's what month are we in? February? No, March. It's March, yeah. And you can't even remember the last time you stuck to the plan. You know what I mean? So you got to check yourself. You got to check yourself. I went through this all. Set the goal in January. I'm going to be, you know, disciplined to the plan, and I'm going to take my time this year. And then come February, March, you're already deviating. So you got to get back on the ball and stay consistent with it. That's going to help your psychology more than anything else will. You know, Rafi's amazing. He does incredible webinars. I come up here, John, we talk about mentality, we talk about mindset, but nothing's going to really change for you until you actually go through that process yourself and stick to it. Because when you stick to it, you go, I'm a savage. I'm a beast. I do things that other people can't do. That means I'll live like other people can't live. And you gain that confidence. Your psychology takes a huge boost. And now you know, hey, when I say I'm going to do something, I do it. And you get the results, and bam, you fix your psychology. Trying to run up some money? Yeah, I know. Nope. So it comes down to discipline. You even hear other people talking about, like when they talk about the trading industry, they'll tell you there's 2 words that always pop up: patient and discipline. It's no surprise that that's the 2 words that we say and talk about pretty often. But you want to learn about the moving average. I'm telling you, G, that moving average ain't going to help you. That onion play ain't going to help you. That breakout ain't going to help you. The only thing that's going to help you is getting your thoughts in line and in check, and making sure you're doing what's required to do to get the necessary outcome. Am I in Tampa? Yeah, I'm in Tampa. Yep. How many sources of income do I have? Like 6 or 7. Who is my mentor? When it comes to trading, Raja Banks. When it comes to life, I have multiple mentors. If you lock in, yeah, big if, man, big if. Going through your journal at the moment, found this one. Can you have a look at it, please? Absolutely. Let's take a look. Inverted celery. Let's see here. Where's one? Okay, question. Could this have been an even better entry for an inverted celery? Right here. For a sell or a buy? I think a sell, right? This candle broke the strong support, indicating price wants to go lower. Clean traffic to the left. Target next to logical range. Support and resistance. Let's see. 3. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. The only thing is, like, you see how much different the candle looks? So you look at this candle, the red bearish candle, compared to this bearish candle. So they're a little bit different. But this one isn't a bad trade. I may have stayed out of it, though, due to support here. You know, so I may have stayed out of that one. But this one looked pretty good. You officially had the closure. So, yeah, you could have maybe had a cleaner entry up here. Like, I'm sorry, not a cleaner, but a better entry. But the only thing is you got support all down here. Plus, I could tell we're bullish, you know, at the time. So I think I was waiting at that point probably. Yeah. Yeah, good question though. So I would say the more aggressive entry is up here, especially if you're like really bearish. The more like aggressive entries down here, the more conservative one is, you know, going to be down here. Yeah. Good question though. Good question. So it all depends on how aggressive you want to be in your entries. I would recommend maybe having like one account that's aggressive, and or one or two accounts that you would trade aggressively, and then the other 2 or 3 accounts you trade conservatively, or however you want to do it. Just completed Unlearn to Relearn Market Fluidity, 17 episodes, made notes. What's next? Next, I would go dial that in with probably my playbook video. It's the most disciplined I ever been. 2 months without breaking rules. I will admit it's boring. I'm used to the rush, but I was losing like crazy. Yeah. So it is boring. But at the end of the day, you get paid. So I'd rather have a boring work and get paid a lot of money for it than have an exciting work and get paid nothing. You know, because if I bring nothing home for my family, we got nothing. Right? Well, it was a really exciting week, though. I mean, we got some activity. We had a lot of activity in the markets, but we don't have dinner tonight. You know, so you don't want to do that. Discord, hit exclamation point Discord. Yeah, or you could just jump in I think it's in the link here. What's up, Tamra? Happy Monday. Nice. 2 channels. Me and Raja. Yeah, the only other guy I would really watch if you're trying to stick with this type of strategy would be Raja. I've made this mistake many times. Looks nice. Set up lower time frame. Still lost. Yeah, keep the higher time frame and all that in your back pocket, because everything I do is dictated by the higher time frame. So now that the 4 hour came down to make a low, it's starting to push back up, right? So this 4 hour candle here closes in 45 minutes. So did we make a low just to turn back around to close strong bullish and begin to move up? That's the question here, right? So glad we didn't participate in the buys at that time. Now I think if you get a 1 hour closure above, price going to look pretty good. I mean, ideally, like if you can close below, right? And then we need to make that new lower wick on the 4 hour. So what could that look like? Maybe something like this, right? Boom, where you get that lower wick, something like that. Now you got the 4 hour with a bottom wick, and then you get a new support candle closure. That's what I would look for, because at that point now the current 4 hour candle looks like this, where you made the lower wick. The fresh new one looks like this, and as you get this closure above, the candles look at something like that, right? So I would be pretty bullish at that point. So now I'm saying, hey, we got the closure on the lower time frame, we got the clean traffic, the 4 hours in good standings, and this is where I would take my buy. Make sense? What was the moment you stopped losing trades and became profitable? I lost a trade on Friday. I had a red day on Friday. So it's not like, it's not what you think it is. You know, yeah. You don't stop losing. Yeah, you never stop losing. I think Friday was red for me, I believe. Let me see. So I still have red days. I still have, you know.
You love red days. From
time to time, every now and then I'll have a red week too. I think last week I made it out alive with some profits, but yeah, last week I made, let's see. Yeah, still made 4,000, but red day. 3,000, I'm sorry.
Wow. So you can have red days and still be profitable.
Oh, that was my 3rd red day of the week, and it's still I actually only had 2 green days last week. Still made about 3K.
Damn.
Yeah. My red days were small. Monday was negative 160. Tuesday was positive 1600. Wednesday was negative 800. Thursday was positive 3400. And then Friday was like negative 1000. So
Amazing. So you can still be profitable with red days and losses.
yeah, I think one of the best traders ever. They had like one of the lowest win rates.
Yeah, man. I think it was a 95% failure rate.
Still
He
made
won
money.
95% of the trades he took were losses, but the 5% that were winners were monsters. And he ended up running up like $400 million in his trading system, and this was back in like the 70s. I think we're talking about the same trader.
Yeah, probably. Just join the Discord. Yeah, you guys want that super duper triple ripple candy wandy fandy eagle 1000 indicator? Got you. It's done.
That 100%.
He has
win rate.
110 winning ratio.
110.
Yeah,
Not 100, 110.
it's dropping on WAP next month. Get in the Discord.
That rainbow indicator's coming too. When you say 24-hour fast, do you mean from the morning to the night? No, I mean from around 5:30 p.m. Let's just say 5 p.m. to 5 p.m. That's my 24-hour fast, typically every day.
That's that 1 meal a day diet.
Yeah. And look, every now and then I'll have some, like maybe eggs or something during the day, but that's pretty rare.
What's good, Jay Coop? Yes, sir. Richard Dennis. That's the trader I'm talking about. You guys could do some research.
Richard
research on
Dennis. I think that's him, yeah.
Man lost 95% of his trades, but ran up over 8 figures like a boss.
Yeah, that's crazy. Do I trade news? I do not trade I don't trade the actual news, no. Nope. Hey, big happy birthday to Magnus. I think it was on Saturday, right? Big happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, bro.
W.
Happy birthday, Magnus.
We'll celebrate when you come in the summer. It'll be a little belated, but it'll be okay. It'll be a little bit belated, but that's fine. Enjoying, or I was saying, following the process every day is the dopamine. I dig that. It really is. I feel like a badass when I could sit here and you all jump in trades and you lose and you get all discombobulated and you ask the questions and sometimes it even leads to quaking and all that. And I'm just sitting here just chilling, waiting for the best setup. You feel like a G. You know, when you can trade these markets properly and not give in to the temptations of things, you feel like a trillion bazillion bucks. That's the dopamine right there.
Fall in love.
Yo, Magnus, would you have a cake, a steak cake? Let me find out. Steak cake.
Yeah, Magnus, what'd you do, man? How'd you celebrate your birthday?
He put up a bunch of like 2 pounds of ground beef, and then like in the middle he just threw like steak sliders in there, just steak cake.
Nah, bro, an egg cake.
How was your birthday, Magnus? Let me guess. Excellent.
Yeah, bro, this guy. Egg cake with ketchup as the frosting.
There's a book called The Turtle Traders because they tried to teach 10 randoms. Oh, wow. I should have to check that out. I'd like to know a little bit about the beginning of your journey. Like most of my trades are losing and profits are small. Once I know once you were in the same situation, yeah, it's again, chart time is gonna help you. By the way, as a beginner, you shouldn't be great. You know what I mean? You can't. You have to be okay with being a beginner. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay to be a beginner at times, and in the beginning stages, you're not going to be profitable. You're not going to see everything as clear as maybe you would like to. So the chart time and the work that's put in is really what helps with that. In my first 2.5 years, it was a lot of failing, a lot of mistakes, and not going over those mistakes. It was a lot of blowing accounts, and the only thing I was looking at or whipping out next was my debit card, to get a new account. There was no, looking into the losses and wondering what took place and why did I lose, because I knew I was just gambling. I was just taking stupid trades. I was focused on making money. So, I've been through it all. I've been through the over risking. I've been through the over trading. I've been through the revenge trading, everything. That's why I could sit here and kind of like almost take the words out of your mind. Some of you guys might sit here and be like, that dude just said what I was thinking. Right? And that's because I've been there. So the only thing that really helped was me observing my losses, reviewing my trades, getting a second set of eyes on them at times, and making adjustments. So the first 2.5 years, the first 2 years, I barely made any adjustments. The next 6 months, I got obsessed with making tweaks and adjustments and asking for help. And during that next 6 months is pretty much where I became profitable. So I would say like 3 years in is where I started to actually make money. But for that first 2.5 years, it was very, very bad. Very, very bad. The next 6 months, I took the time to really get it down. That's why I'm telling you guys, 6 to 9 months could change your life. You have no idea. You have no idea. So that next 6 months, I really checked myself and checked my trading and got obsessed and excited about finding out why I was losing and finding out how to win. So it's not something you can teach. You either got it or you don't. Nobody had to tell me to go do that. Nobody had to tell me to go study. No one had to tell me go review your trades. For some reason, I was like, hey, if I'm going to be profitable, I'm going to have to do these things, right? So yeah, just get obsessed with growth. And, in the beginning, you're obviously going to make mistakes. You need time to, even things out. And that's only going to take place if you're committed to growth. So I would just say commit to growing, commit to, not making the same mistakes over and over again. And, you'll be well on your way. Yeah, we all have to overcome it. I don't think any of us come in really and just John, to be honest, has been one of the biggest exceptions I've ever seen about not really having to go through the over trading stage or the revenge trading or any of that stuff. But most of us are going to deal with that stuff. So
yeah, facts.
Yeah. Bring the Quakers back.
Mistakes.
We actually had we don't have many Quakers anymore. Magnus' favorite food is eggs. It is.
That's
Brunch
a good
or
favorite
everything.
food,
The what?
That's a good favorite food. It's like a super
they
food right
they did a study on kids. They fed one kid 1 egg a day. The other kid ate like Pop-Tarts and cereals. Kind of crazy, the fact that they're doing studies on kids like this. But yeah, the kid who had the egg every day, man, they did a brain scan, all that stuff. It was tremendously different. So feed your kids eggs, not Pop-Tarts. Or feed them whatever you want. You know what I mean? I'm just up here yapping.
Yeah, word, bro.
Is he talking about you or me? Me versus me, baby. Me versus me. Gold waiting for news. Yeah, we got news at 9:45 today, so we're creeping on 9:30 now, so we'll see what happens here. But everyone's got a beginning journey, and most of us have a tough time getting out the gate here. And that's okay. It's a very tough thing to do. Trading is not easy. I don't care what your Instagram guru told you. This is hard work. This takes a lot of patience, discipline, study, commitment. You know, it's going to be probably one of the hardest things you've ever done in your life. So that's why I'd be asking y'all, you guys sure you really want to do this? Because it's certainly a challenge, but the reward at the end is unlike any other. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, some of the best traders that come in, especially through the elite program, are traders who they just kind of popped up and seen me on stream 6 months ago, started learning, and they only know what I've gone through. You know, they don't know SMC and ICT and all these other systems, right? Because once you learn them systems, now they're in your head. You know, and if they're in your head, then they're most likely going to get in the way of what else is you're trying to implement. So one of the hardest things for those traders is going to be to unlearn to relearn. That'll be their biggest challenge. You know, any trader that comes in here though, and like let me think. C Melly's a good example of that. Didn't really have any other trading experience up until that point. Like, you know, didn't really watch too many other people, so he understood this system right out the gate. So it was probably a lot easier for him because he didn't have to unlearn so many other things from other traders, and it makes it a lot easier. But someone who, like, I had to go through it, I had learned an intraday strategy, you know, some intraday strategy that I was using, but I was trying to tie the two together as if they were going to like complement each other. And you would think, hey, if I know two strategies, I'll make double the money, but it don't work like that.
Yeah, that happened to me earlier, bro. Because I was so heavy on smart money concepts, and majority of the guys that I work with were smart money concepts. And when I started learning the system, I was looking for my setups and these setups, and it was just confusing, bro. I mean, I had to come into a point that I'm like, nah, I can't be looking at that. And subconsciously, I was still looking at those things. You know, like, okay, so we had an imbalance here. And it's just like, no, that. It took time.
It does.
It took time still sometimes. Well, I mean, still, I have a lot of guys that do smart money. But it's a lot easier now to just see what we do here rather than, you know, looking at the
trying to mix
stuff.
them.
Yeah, no, man, it messes with your head. Like, it's a real deal. It's for real.
Yep. Because you're going to run into times where one system tells you to enter, the other one doesn't. And you're like,
Yeah. And then, like, your trade doesn't play out, but then when you put, like, for example, like the auto block entry played out. So then you see that, you know, your other entry doesn't play out. So it just makes you basically distrust, you know, and you have to truly just wipe it and rebuild.
Yeah.
And it takes time.
It's kind of like you guys used to do back in the day when y'all used to watch me and Don. I'd be going for a buy, he'd be going for a sell, and you'd just be sitting there like, flip a coin. Yeah, we'll do that.
Flip a coin.
Man. So funny. So yeah, you don't want to mix them. The very, very few trading strategies actually complement each other. They all tend to conflict. So, because one little thing could be off, just one little thing. Now you're like, well, that ain't the price action strategy that Nick talks about. Well, it certainly is an SMC. Oh yes, there it is. There's the ICT entry, right? So you're just playing with this thing. You know, your family should be worried at that point financially. So you gotta get grounded. Stick with one that you like best. Like, for instance, I learned 2 or 3 strategies, but this one tend to work best with the way my brain works. So, you know, I just picked this one.
Yeah, bro.
How is range 2 applied? Range 2 is applied where if both the daily, let's say both the daily and the 4-hour are bullish, and we don't want to go against that bias, but you are getting, let's say, very healthy closures below. So I still wouldn't take this trade. I would wait for maybe something like this, Don't take the sell there. Wait for like a little bit of like the pullbacks, right? Something like this. And then once the candles close back below, then I'll take the sell. So something like this. And then I'll look to go ahead and fill this wick here, right? So next sell comes in, top wick. We got a range 2. We didn't take it on the first breakout. We waited for a second range. And then typically that's when I'll pull the trigger. And by the way, at that point, what's happening is, you know, the candles are now starting to go from being bullish to getting ready to start flipping bearish, right? So the higher time frame will kind of relay the same message.
Typical Monday range here.
Yeah, Monday. That's what I say. If you can explain Monday in one image, it'd look like this.
Facts.
Right here.
Chalked.
You're welcome. I did do a video on range 1, range 2 breakouts, so I would recommend checking that out as well. If you come over here, I'll show it to you. Boom. Videos. It's a little bit of a throwback, but right here. This will explain range 1, range 2.
Yo, Nick, what was your favorite part about this weekend?
Golf. No, I'm just kidding. Favorite part about the weekend? The golf shopping? Yeah, probably getting this new putter. I got a new putter yesterday. Thing's sick. I had to get it. I picked up a few putters. This one I picked it up. I hit 4 putts in a row. I said, put it in the bag. Put it in the bag. This is mine. So we'll take it. Favorite part? Yeah, I don't know. Just hanging out, chilling.
Nice, bro.
I don't think there was one favorite part. Charts for stream, please. Yeah, let's take a look. What was your favorite part of the weekend, John?
That's a good question. Probably the steakhouse, honestly.
Yeah, steakhouse was lit.
Steakhouse Saturday night. Or just being at your crib and chilling. One of those, honestly.
Hibachi was fun too because the boys made it up at the buzzer beater.
Forgot about hibachi too. That was really fun. Yeah, I can't pick. I'm just like you. I can't pick one.
Boom. What are we doing? Oh yeah, charts for stream. Mr. Harsh. Let's take a look at this one first. Okay, so took a trade at 1 hour after London Open. Was waiting for lower wick to be formed and enter on the break of the highs. 30-minute, 1 hour breakout. 2. Some key things when I managed the trade. The new 4 hour candle had just opened. Went into drawdown, stop loss almost got hit. Got back to break even, decided to close 66% of the position. Okay, when they re-break the high, stop loss goes to break even got hit. Okay, my question is, should I take profit at 10 pips or 1 hour? Are there any ways to manage a trade better? Is it a valid setup? So I think, so good questions. This is good. So keep in mind 4 hour, where is it? 4 hour just opened. So keep in mind what I mentioned earlier about the 4 hour most likely going to need a bottom wick. So that means that's going to look like a couple candles, right? That might come down, especially like somewhere back into these older ranges. I'm not sure what you have here with that green line, but let's say that there's, you know, consolidation over there. So you're going to need something like this right? In order to say, hey, we can take these buys. So if the 4 hour is just opening, I typically wait for that. Now, the other thing here is you're a bit overextended. So if we look, if we're going to take a buy here, we must ask ourselves, where is the nearest support level? Because we know that buys off support are the most powerful. So if we look, the nearest support is right here. So it's no surprise why you have a massive candle after it. So now look where we are. There's no supports up here at all. So what do you need? You need the price to come down, create a new support if we're going to get a new leg up. So I think that had a lot to do with this trade coming back to break even and not playing out the way it should. My question is, should I take profit at 10 pips? No. There's like no validity to that. So it looks like you have 30.32 up here as a zone. So I would probably hold till that zone, close partials at, let's say, a wick fill or something like that. But the 10 pips is just, I don't think there's anything like legit there. So that I wouldn't do. Is there any way to manage a trade better? Yeah. So the way to manage it better is to wait for this support. So is this a valid setup? Pretty much these two questions kind of go hand in hand. I would wait for this, right? For a break, retest, come down, create new support. And then after that new support is formed, now you have that opportunity to take a buy, right? Off of that support. So that's the trade I would have looked for in that situation. This to me is a little bit too overextended to take a buy here when the nearest support is way down here. So that's what I would say.
And it looks like we have no top wick on that candle either. That previous candle.
Yeah, this one here.
There's like no top wick.
So yeah, so the job of this candle right here, this guy, the job of that candle is very simple. Fill this wick. Notice how once it filled the wick, it closed with very little top wick. So that's just telling you now, don't take a buy, wait for the pullback, wait for a new support, and then go ahead and take your opportunity. So those are my thoughts there. I wouldn't have taken this trade just because it was too overextended for me. I would need this new support right here, and then I would take a buy on the break of that high there. Yeah, nice, good questions here though. I think we answered them all, right? Yeah, I think the reason why you got no follow through is just because of way up here, support's way down here, wick's already been filled, candle closed without a top wick, you haven't got a pullback, 4 hour needs to open, right? And then create that support, and then you're good. Good to go. And I know you got a break even on this, right? So yeah. It's either that or get really aggressive with break even, but I'd rather just not participate in that trade. But good questions. Great example there. I like that. So does that make sense? Let's see. The play you explained actually happened? Yeah, I'm sure it did. I'm sure we're still bullish, and that goes back to you could be right about the direction and off about the time, right? So that's kind of, what goes into it all.
Let's go. Your market's professional. Let's go, brother.
You like that Brazilian steakhouse, baby.
Brazilian steakhouse is money.
Yeah, good job at going. Good job at getting aggressive with the break even there for sure. Let's take a look at this one, Harsh. So we got 15-minute, 31 hour breakout. Okay, 4 hour bullish, daily bullish. I think this is the same position, eh? Price broke 4 hour daily highs. Yeah, same deal. Same exact thing I would say on this trade. And yeah, this looks like the same exact trade. So yeah, same thing. Yep. Oh yeah, I see. Before. Oh yeah, look, same trade. Yeah. So does that make sense? Harsh. Yeah, it's probably same stuff.
A lot of you guys took that trade.
What do I think men these days are missing to be great? Other men. Other great men. And clean spring water.
And their ability to think. And this and that.
No,
and that.
honestly, the first thing that comes to mind is other great men. Iron sharpens iron. The only reason I am what I am is because I had other great men around me. And cake and water. Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Nah, it's so funny, man.
You're saying men should want other men? Hey, yo. Yeah, man. Exactly. Try it.
Hey, yo.
Yup. You need some mentorship. You really do. You need someone who stepped out and achieved greatness to be able to ask for help and then look at you and say, I believe in you. You could do it. And I'll teach you how to do it.
So true.
A lot of guys these days are looking for other men. They're just looking for it in that weird way that you're putting it a little bit, you know? That ain't gonna help. That ain't
weird way.
gonna help.
Doesn't help no one.
Simulation videos? Yeah, we'll have to download the simulator. Yeah, maybe we'll do those in the clubhouse and stuff. I know you're trolling. I'm trolling too. Yeah, most men at this point are over-mothered, under-fathered, and they're just soft. They're just weak. Everyone's a little mama's boy. And that's okay, but when you only get raised by your mom, and look, I mean, that's the enemy's plan, right? To get the male figure out of the household, to get the man to destroy the man, right? So it's no surprise that you got a bunch of, you know, you pick the word, but just soft dudes, you know what I mean? Just soft guys that just are not acting like real men because they don't have any real men to, you know, any real father figure to go after. And then most of the fathers these days are soy boys anyway, so they're soft too, so they're not making a good example for their children, you know? So you either be like your example or you go find better ones. Me, I went and found better examples. So what my household, my dad was a great guy, man's man, but he couldn't really get me to the next level, you know what I mean? So had to go seek that mentorship. Profit is 2.1, win rate 65. Please tell me my trading was good or bad. Well, are you profitable? Are you making money? So during Monday, 1 hour lowest time frame you're going to look at? No, just today. Today's Monday. Because today's Monday is going to give us, I think, the best confirmations on the 1 hour. Some Mondays I'll be getting aggressive. Just depends on what everything looks like, you know, all the surrounding time frames and all that. Yeah, but today probably sticking to maybe 30-minute, but most likely 1 hour. We got news here too, so this is like the news candle. Softies. All right, Energy called you guys softies. I didn't say it. She said it.
Damn. Let them know, Energy.
And by the way, if you dudes are single, Energy, ladies, are you guys looking for a softy dude, or one that's gonna go out there, provide, protect, be a great example for your children, you know, do all that stuff? Sometimes I can't control my emotions. Yeah, bro, that's you gotta control 'em. You know, at the end of the day, there's not much to say. You gotta find a way to win. You know, you gotta figure out how to control them. Maybe you leave a hammer on the side of your desk, right? And every time your emotions get the best of you, you just take the hammer and just bam, just right on your hand, right on your right hand that holds the mouse, that does the stupid clicking. Boom, just every time. Don't worry, your hand will be all right. You got to figure out a way to win. You got to find a way to win. You got to find a way to get over those emotions. You got to watch videos. You got to get mentorship. You got to go get specific advice, right? That, hey, what did you do to control your emotions? And what did you do? And what did you do? And you got to figure that out and put it all together. I'm left-handed? Oh, snap. Me too. We got lefties in the house. But I never trade with my left hand. I always click the buttons and move the mouse around with my right hand. Just smash your fingers. You didn't do it right if the fingernail didn't come off, by the way. There's a lot of great ways to control your emotions. Just waiting for you to ask how. All right, so this is gonna it's gonna close up here in 12 minutes. News candle came out. We drove down without a top wick. News came out. Over here we got green numbers, so a little bit of a mixed emotions going on here, eh? W to the lefties. Yes, sir. Shout out to the lefties out here. Shout out to brother Joe. Joe's a lefty too. NQ making moves. Let's take a look. Okay, cool. So yeah, we're coming up to that top of that zone now on NQ here. 1 hour has reached target, but of course it came down, probably stopped some buyers out, moving back up. Crazy. I entered on this NYSE open candle impulse entry, but stops kept tight and stopped out. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I think it has to do with Monday still being in the range. News, news coming in and all that. Son, what's wrong with you? Why are you smacking your hammer, your hand with a hammer? This guy on YouTube told me to. Cause you raised me soft, Dad. So shut up, Dad. You're a soy boy. No, I'm just kidding. Don't talk to your dad like that, man. Oh, snap. He called you a softie? Who? Your mom's gonna come and want to fight. Because you're a mama's boy. You're a little, you know what I mean? Mommy's got to come fight them battles for you. Where is he? Who called you soft? Happy 34th birthday, son. Who called you soft? Let's go get him.
Bro, for real. That's like every man nowadays.
I'm sorry, honey. I couldn't find the 34-year-old candle. I don't care. I want it. That's how some of you guys act trading. Like big babies. I want my trade now. I have to take the trade. That's how babies react. Babies want it now and need it now and all that stuff. You're a grown man, grown woman. Yo, George, you're hilarious, bro. He did, mommy. He did. He started pointing at my stream. All of a sudden, I got YouTube quaking again, tearing me down.
Your mom's in the chat cursing Nick out.
Stopping my live stream from getting out there.
Your mom's quaking in the chat. And your dad doesn't care.
Oh, man. Dad's over there scrolling on the bathroom in the toilet on the toilet seat. Oh, man.
And now our mods are timing out your mom in the chat for quaking.
All right, price pulling back here off news. 15-minute coming up for a top wick. See, the 1 hour tend to keep you safe on days like this, to where you get like a lot of like, you know, closures above and closures below and all that stuff on the 15. Today's really not the best day for the 15. See how the 1 hour is keeping us safe? No pushes up, no pushes down are affecting us because we're just waiting on the closure. Gonna tell my mom you went too far. He's going too far now, Mom. Mom's been timed out.
Hilarious, man.
Yo.
This is way better than being in a cubicle right now.
Eating Doritos for breakfast and Coca-Cola, like, right, Brian? There was a time in my life where I actually did have Doritos for breakfast.
If you're eating Doritos for breakfast, I genuinely feel bad.
Yeah, it was harsh. It was harsh.
That's what you call an addictive eater. Addicted to seed oils.
Not really, because I didn't even know about this stuff. So
Bro, you
remember,
were addicted, bro.
remember what the word says, right? My people struggle what? Because of lack of knowledge. So once I started opening up my eyes and starting to tap into each individual matrix, I'm starting to be like, whoa, there's a lot going on I didn't know about. Hell yeah, them high school days. Some weeks it was the red.
Bags now.
Yeah, some weeks it was the blue. Hey, all right. Doritos are unhealthy and you should not be eating them. But what was your favorite flavor back when you used to eat them? Was it the red bag or the blue bag?
Bro, nah, the purple bag.
The blue, bro.
No, I stuck with red or blue. I feel like different seasons, I like the different flavors. I don't think I've ever done the purple one.
What was I drinking with this Dorito bag? I take it with that.
Alright, I feel that.
Not
Honestly,
yo cheese.
I like the red, the blue one over the red one, but I like purple over them both.
Is anybody here gang affiliated? If you were to eat what happens if you're like a blood and you're trying to eat like a blue bag of Doritos? Like, are the homies getting at you for that, or how does that all go down? Like, yo, what's up? What you got, blue Doritos? Yo, cancel that fool. What drink did I have with them? Sheesh, I don't even know. Probably like Kool-Aid or some crazy thing like that. Some just sugar and water. That's DP. Hey, Don, don't be coming out here with them Cool Ranch. You crazy? Yo.
Cool Ranch, bro.
Damn. It don't matter these days. True.
Bro, they lied to us, bro. With the Doritos, they lied to us. They said they weren't unhealthy.
Did they?
Damn, bro.
They was lying. Do we own Bitcoin? I'm not sure if everyone else does, but I do, yeah.
Yo, PC Melly.
We do a little
bro. Have a good
Bitcoin.
day.
Later, C Melly. Have fun today,
Later,
bro.
Simeli. Have a good day.
No trade day? Nice. Well, Monday. Never trust people. Yeah, cigarettes. Do people still smoke cigarettes? I haven't seen anyone smoke a cigarette in like forever. All I see is dudes now, grown men with pacifiers. I mean, Juuls. Is that what they call them? Juuls or something?
Nicotine? Nick?
Just kidding. Don't be getting at me.
It was called a Juul back in like 2015.
What do they call it now? Like a binky or something?
Like, they just call it Nick.
Oh, Nick.
It's short for nicotine.
Gotcha.
Oh wow, really?
Looks
Yeah.
like one of the
Now
binkies.
It's even worse. Now you're better off smoking cigarettes, bro. Honestly.
Yeah, I always think of it like just dopamine. Hibachi come to Germany? I'm down. I'm down. Oh man. They call that Zen now. That's funny. Vaping's the new Siggy? They're $40 for one pack? Oh my goodness. That's insane. How many come in a pack? How long do they last? I'd rather buy a 50K combine.
That's wild.
Damn, $40? They're called blinkers now? Spin off of Binky? Is it vaping or a new combine? What's it gonna be?
Replace my full-time income or...
Alright, 2 minutes on this closure. I will be right back. Let's see how we do here. 1 hour trying to close bearish. The 4 hours also going to close here, maybe bearish. So we got 2 minutes on all the closures. So we'll see. I'll be right back, right?
All right, peace out, Jimmy. Have a good day, bro. Yeah, right, DJ Scratchers, weren't those supposed to help you quit? The nicotine pens were supposed to help you quit cigarettes, but now you just are addicted to smoking nicotine pens now. What's good, Daniel? What's up, brother? What's up, Spidey FX? What's good? What's up, J Coop? Yeah, 30-second sports. Yeah, man, that's the other thing, right? The amount of money you're spending on that, you're investing in that in a way. Yeah, nah, for real. That's a good example right there. Good, TJC. Oh, I saw, yeah, Pablo. Yeah, you got this though. I know if the desire is strong enough to quit, you know you'll quit. But if the desire is not that strong, then, you know. Yeah, not a bad day, not a bad idea, DJ Scratches. We got some choppy price action here today. Yeah, 4-hour candle just closed up here too, and just, I think that 4-hour candle does it for me as well. Yeah, Doji 4-hour candle, oh my god, it's disgusting. That's what you call a confused candle. And that, you know, those are typically when you get no trade days too, or when the lower time frames are just ranging, is when the higher time frames are confused and they're closing like doji style candles. And that's how the 4-hour candle just closed. So yeah. Yo, right, JDC, yo, hero of the day, bro. Look out behind you. Snap. Give him some space. Yeah, gold's been confused all day. Yeah, but that's the good thing. You want to have no trade days when the markets are confused. When you don't have the best read on price, no trade days are good because you didn't have the best read on price, so you just called it a no trade day. Or rather a no trade day than a red day. That's my mindset. If there's no setups that are part of my plan, there's no setups, right? I would have to kind of go against the plan to take setup, to take a trade. But then I'm gambling, right? So yeah, no trade days are good, right? No trade days are a sign of strength, of patience and discipline. It takes patience and discipline to not take any trades in a day. So yeah, I mean, take it for what it is. Or you could full margin. That's true, Jamil. Yeah. Whatever works. Yeah, that's facts, energy. Patience pays, but FOMO is expensive. That's a gem. That's the gem of the day right there, energy. Damn.
Man, energy will be dropping some gems here too.
Right, dude? Energy gems. Gems on gems.
The gems going.
Nice, Conrad. Way to be patient and disciplined.
Oh, look at that closure.
Take a look at that 4-hour closure, though.
Yee.
All right, bro.
Marvelous, eh?
Slut.
$20 in a pack lasts me 12 beers. Are we still talking about the cigarette thing?
Yeah.
Started smoking after my dad passed away. Yeah, sometimes I use it to cope. I started smoking weed at 14 years old. Probably even 13 years old. Long time ago. I never smoked cigarettes though. Yuck. Why no trade today? I don't know. We got to ask the market that one. No closure. Basically no closure. So no trade so far today. It doesn't mean that there won't be a trade at all, but buys above here, we're going to need a closure. Sells below here, going to need a closure. Both off the 1 hour time frame, and we haven't gotten that yet. So that's why there's nothing. AB Mike's cool playlist. Oh, I got some good playlists actually. I didn't realize how many good playlists I have from building them up from the stream. Patience pays, FOMO is expensive. Damn. That's so true. Patience pays, FOMO is expensive. FOMO is expensive.
Gem of the day, bro.
No trade day for me so far. What's up, Conrad? How we feeling? Missed you on the golf course, bro.
Yeah, I can't wait to golf with Conrad.
Goldie playing too many games today? Yeah. Oh, man. Let's see. Spidey! What up, Spidey? Parents spend close to 1K per month on chew and cigs. Damn. Chew, I never got into that. I was a baseball player, but never really did the chew thing. Never did the chew thing. Never did the cigarette thing. No.
Remember, bro, when I was in college, like, all the guys would have, like, their bottle. They had a bottle, too, when we were doing, like, study sessions or whatever as a team.
Mm-hmm.
They were having, like, these little things that
chew.
was constantly spitting on. Right? Disgusting, man.
Just sitting there with a
That was
disgusting
gross.
water bottle of, like, brownish, blackish spit.
That grossed me out, bro.
So much.
My coaches did that too, Rafi. That was disgusting.
No, they're spitting everywhere. That's the other thing. Like,
Yeah.
then you're stepping on spit, and it's just like, bro, what's going on?
Yeah.
Right.
Wear sunglasses, then trades come in. I have to put my blue lights on. Put my blue lights on. Maybe we'll get some trades. What up, Ayush? How are you, bro? How was your weekend? I tried dip once, almost threw up. That was probably 6 years ago. Yeah. Hey, they got all different flavors and stuff now. Crazy. Not like in price action today. Yeah. Price action is not the hottest here today. You also have a 4-hour, really bad 4-hour closure. I would not mind if today we closed bullish here on the daily. So we can keep going long here. Something like this. No, never break the lows. Monday establishes support, and then maybe Tuesday we retest the highs and all that, and Wednesday we break the highs, and maybe Thursday and Friday we get pullbacks. Thursday you get something like that. Friday, clip it. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. If this plays out to the T, someone has to send me $1,000. Who's it going to be? Where's the big ballers in the chat? Ooh. Nice. What's up, Brian? Yeah, man, we'll be here. We'll be here in the clubhouse when you're ready. We start full rotation in the clubhouse again this evening. We've got Asian session later, London session, pre-New York, New York. We're back to business here. Back to business this week.
Favorite time of the week, Monday.
Yeah, yo, I actually missed you guys this weekend. Being that we didn't do like any webinar at all, it was like, felt weird. Felt weird. We've been doing webinars every week now for like probably like 15 weeks.
Last 6 months.
Yeah, 15, 20 weeks maybe. Yeah, you know, it's funny, like we see a lot of people with that same story, Brian. Like maybe they were watching us like a year or two ago and they decided to go with some other mentor who probably just had a Lamborghini or something, and then they get scammed on the mentorship. You know what I mean? They get scammed on the program, and nothing really, you know, is what it says it was going to be. A lot of people will tend to kind of oversell on the front end and then under deliver on the back end. So we know that, and the way we do business is we never overpromise ever. We only over deliver. You won't hear me talk or too much about like what we're doing in there. I'll show you what we're doing, but you won't hear me talk too much. So that way, once you get in, your mind is blown.
We under promise and over deliver, like Nick likes to say.
Yeah. Yeah, nasty 4-hour closure.
Yeah, honestly, I think that's gonna do it for me today. Honestly, 4-hour closure. Yeah, you're sticking around still?
Yeah, I'll probably hang out for another little bit. If anyone's got questions, if I can help anyone get to the next level in life with a question, I'm down to hang out.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to the gym
Do it.
and get my stuff going, get the week going. So yeah, call it for today, bro. It's not looking clear.
Call it. Call it.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah, you
All
need a
right, Nick, thank
4-hour
you for
top
having
week
me.
and all that. Yes, sir. Yeah, enjoy the day. Have
Johnny
fun at the
James.
gym. See you
Yes, sir,
mañana.
Rafi. Peace out,
See you
brother.
guys and girls tomorrow. Chat. Love you all. Stay out of trouble. Remember that. And Project Toro. Yeah, actually, that's what I'm doing today.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, guys and girls.
Enjoy the day, bro.
I'll see you guys.
All right, brother.
Okay.
Have a great day.
Peace, brother.
Peace,
You
G.
too. Bye.
Later.
Yeah.
Question. Sometimes it's good for the lows to be broken to continue up, but sometimes it's best to respect the lows. What's the reason for this? Great question. So sometimes what's going to happen, especially when you're going against the 4-hour, if the 4-hour is bullish, what'll happen a lot of times is maybe you can't get a support, right? So maybe the nearest support was here. Candles beginning to like move up a little bit, right? And then you got something like this. So you don't really want to take a buy, but because you kind of at like a bit of a resistance level. So what's going to happen is sometimes you're going to get the candle to come down and break the lows. So what that does, that's going to grab a bunch of liquidity and not give you a support. But it will give you a support on the lower time frame. We're just typically not looking at that one. So you'll see the lows get broke. And this also will happen in times where, like, let's say, let's do a different scenario here. So let's say the 4-hour is bullish, but the lower time frames have been pushing down like this. So they come down like this and it looks like that. But in reality, that's really just the new 4-hour candle making a lower wick, something like this. So those two red candles make up this lower wick on the 4-hour. So a lot of times, like, what we want to see is price break the low to activate the sellers because they're not paying attention to the 4-hour time frame, and then begin to move up, right? That's our cue right there, that now that we've broken those lows, sellers have been activated, and then maybe we could start buying from here based off of the 4-hour starting to move up. So that's times where we're going to wait for the lows to break. And then look, if the 4-hour is bullish, we really don't want the low to break, right? So you get a breakout here, and now you want to see, hey, will price respect the low to keep moving up? And if it does, then we could take advantage of that breakout. So those are two different times, two different kind of scenarios where you would do, you know, one or the other. What's the single most important thing to understand to be successful in the markets? Yourself. Very, very important. Remember what the word says, know thyself. Know thyself. That'll be the most important part of any industry. Calling it nice. Yeah, I would call it too. Yeah. It's not looking too hot. Peace out, the Don, the original Don Dada. John, what you got going on today?
No, I'm just chilling. I actually got to pick up Maddie from the airport.
Oh, nice. What time?
In like an hour or two.
Oh, bet. She's coming back.
Yeah, she's flying back in today.
Very nice. Very nice.
What about you?
Energy going surfing. Today, we're probably going to do a little filming. I think we might do a podcast today.
Oh, where?
And yeah, a few little things that we're going to do.
Bet.
Can you explain a little bit about your trading? I would come over here to this video and check out this one right here, the Playbook 2.0, just so it's like, I don't want to explain it in a cheap way. If you can make time to check this video out, I think it'll serve you very well. But yeah. Andy got a robot recording. I can't see anyone in Zoom. Oh, yo, Andy, you working off that
that
DJI? Okay. Okay. Yo, that DJ, I think it might be the DJI. That thing is sick. I got it too.
I know, right?
That camera's fire.
Like, stop following me.
Yeah.
Stop following me.
Yeah. That camera's nice, man. It's not this camera, but I have it in the. I have that camera too. It's pretty nice. What do we think about NQ here? I think we were at resistance last time I checked. Yeah, so you're kind of creeping into this overall zone here. So it's going to be a little tough for the buys now that we've already moved up significantly, and now we're kind of coming into that range here. So it doesn't look like I'll be participating in those. But if you are in buys, you know, maybe close some TP1 or something. All right, I think I'm going to head out. I think I'm going to dip set. It was a good day. Not much happening on gold. I wouldn't try and jump the gun here. 4 hours is really nasty. You're most likely going to need a aggressive top wick as well before selling off here. Even if you do sell off, something tells me that we're going to be stuck in this range here from 26 to 33 for the rest of the day. So we'll probably just chop around here for a bit. And yeah, so no good trades in my opinion from NY Open till now. So probably going to call it. Maybe come back, revisit NQ a little bit later if we get a pullback, you know, some point this afternoon. I think it looks good, but you got to get a pullback here for buys. It's either that or close above and then get the support. So close above here, then retest there, and then move up, because you do have a lot of clean range moving up on NQ, but you can't, or I can't take the buy there. I would have to wait, you know, wait for either a closure above here. Where is it? Was it the 1 hour? I think it was the 1 hour, right? Yeah, I mean, it's pretty chopped. You probably got until like 204.44, but I'm good. I'm going to let NQ do its thing here today. Let gold do its thing, and then we'll come back tomorrow. Same time, same place, and we'll get back to work. Johnny Gems.
Sounds good, bro.
Appreciate you, G.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you for your gems, brother. I'll talk to you later.
All right, chat. Hope you all have a great day.
Chat.
Yes, sir. Enjoy. Be blessed, my friends. And we'll see you back tomorrow. All right. If you're not in the clubhouse and you want to trade Asian with us tonight, London and all that, pull up to the clubhouse. We will be there, and we'll see you then. All right. Later, Gators. Hope you all have a day. Don't over risk. Don't over trade. Blessings, my friends. Peace.
I was down, but now I'm up. Yeah. This all God, this ain't no.
Later, G's.
Yeah.
Y'all be great. Peace.
Yeah, I was down, but now I'm up. I was down, but now I'm up. Yeah, this all God, this ain't no love. Yeah, I used to be stuck in that mud. Yeah, I was down, but now I'm up. I was down, but now I'm up like my name Lazarus. No Satan gon' be mad at this. I had to ask my dad if it's okay to swing my bat at this. He said, boy, if I picture this out of the park, moving so quick it's like they stuck in park. They see the numbers, but I see the heart. 10,000 hours you spent in the dark, putting in good work, even though you didn't even know that it would work. Talking about a man who grew up in woodwork, do it for the love of it, that's the way it should work. Yeah. I know some people gon' look at me crazy, and I'm like, for what? Man, I was stuck. I was down, but now I'm up. Yeah. This all God, this ain't no love. Yeah. I used to be stuck in that mud. Yeah, I was down, but now I'm up. I was down, but now I'm
down. Now I'm up like a seesaw. When I'm on a beat like an old man's lawn, better keep off. From the ground to the treetops, got clouds on my feet like Jack in the Beanstalk. Jumped off quick, went straight in a free fall. Cowboy hat and a mic singing yeehaw. Landed on my feet like a feline, put them back in the seat like a recline. Ay, what you mean I'm not worthy? Did it with a purpose, didn't need a permit. Digging from the bottom and I brought it to the surface. Mind your business now, who I worship. Who the little guy making big moves. Tick tock, turn it to a tick boom. Yeah, I talk a lot of stuff, probably thought it was a bluff, till I went and turned it where
I was down, but now I'm up.
Let's go.
Yeah. This all God, this ain't check. Yeah. Whoa. If there's one thing I know, hey, yeah, God is good all the time. If he ain't, then you lying in the rain, in the shine. God is good all the time. God is good all the time. If he ain't, then you lying in the rain, in the shine. God is good all the time.
I was lost in the dark, couldn't see no light. Use the pain as a crutch, trying to get through the night. Tried to cope with the smoke, trying to drown it in the drink. But his love pulled me up, made me finally think. God's grace too big, can't fit in no box. Turn my L's into lenses, now I'm watching him unlock doors I never thought would open. More blessings on the way, had to let the old me go, and now I'm walking by faith.
God is good all the time. If he ain't, then you lying in the rain, in the shine. God is good all the time. God is good all the time. If he ain't, then you lying in the rain, in the shine. God is good all the time.
Took the chains off my soul, I'm free in his name. All the hurt, all the pain, he just washed it away. I'm built on the rock, I ain't seeking in no sand. Got his word in my heart, I'm secure in his plan.